The lyrics on Morrissey's long-anticipated album Make Up Is Alive fall largely into two categories: semi-abstract tone poems and reflections on his origins. Lester Bangs could be heard either as a celebratory song about a literary hero, or, as some critics have labelled it, a diss track. Appearing to be both things and neither all at once is what makes it so fascinating, its mixture of admiration and disillusion reflecting both subject and author. This is Take 55 Sound Close Listen, in which I slow down and unpack one selected song from an album. Lester Bangs was one of the most influential rock critics of the 1970s, running for American magazines like Cream and The Village Voice. He was in effect a pre-internet influencer, a figure young music obsessives would cling to like a lifeline. Critics like Bangs didn't just review records, they helped create the mythology around them. For someone like Morrissey already using music as a portal to a life beyond his own, Bangs would have seemed like a voice from inside another world. What's striking is that Morrissey presents Bangs not as some glamorous high priest of rock criticism, but as a man surrounded by worn surfaces, cheap surroundings, and faint indignity.
Another tight beer can night in your basement of despair. Naked ladies on the wall because they belong there. Detroit t-shirt worn and torn with 7 days of stains.
The song lingers on details that suggest not freedom or excess, but confinement, a life that looks even smaller and sadder than the listener on the other side of the Atlantic might once have imagined. And that's where the song starts to deepen. It isn't just saluting Bangs, it's measuring the distance between the mythology he helped to create and the life that he actually lived. And that's also what gives the lyric its uneasy force. Morrissey isn't looking at that contradiction from a safe distance.
How does it feel to be you, Lester Bangs?
It's being asked from a later vantage point, after Lester's mystique has fallen away. The Morrissey first encountered Bangs would have known the force of the writing, but not the diminished reality behind it. And that's what makes it sound less like mockery than belated understanding. Lester Bangs may be the best track on Make Up Is Alive because Morrissey never forces it into a neat verdict. What survives isn't illusion, but influence, and the song is stronger for leaving that contradiction unresolved.